So it is about 11:30. Kind of winding down, just looking for something to do, and thought I would try to knock out the wish remover, which is a fishing achievement in the fountain at New Dalaran, similar to the fishing achievement that you had in Wrath of the Lynch King, where you got to fish in the fountain. Um, we got about 26 of the 57 coins fished up already. I thought I would take a little bit of time and try to finish it up. Looks like we got a viewer to the stream. Welcome. Glad you're here. Join us in chat. Let us know what you think. We are a new streamer, so trying to get as many viewers and followers as we can. Play a lot of World of Warcraft. Every once in a while, I will jump on Hearthstone or Diablo, but Warcraft is my main game. Have several different tunes, play a lot. So if you got any questions, feel free to shoot those to me. I'll be happy to try to answer them. We are using the headset tonight, so not sure how the sound is. If somebody wants to chime in and let me know, that'd be great. Now, in order to track this achievement, I am using the add-on all the things. You can see it over here on the left hand of my screen, right above my webcam. And basically that shows us what coins we got left to catch. And it also gives us a nice little audio sound when we get a new coin, which is nice. We just got one right there. Now, basically, to get these coins, you are going to have certain bait that you can buy from Miss Chase right here. She sells these little baits, and as you apply them, like I got a starfish on a string, each bait will help you catch a certain type of coin. So that's what we're doing tonight. If you can't tell, I do have the Underlight Angler fishing rod. That's why I'm transparent, semi-transparent. And also you will notice that got the big pearl up here. That's how you customize and add to your... Whoa, got an error, fishing buddy. That's how you add to your fishing rod. Well, it looks like fishing buddy is going to crash on us tonight a lot. That's unusual. That's the achievement we're going for right there. Notice my buff did run out. So we're gonna grab a new bait right here. Which is the tiny little grabbing apparatus. Put that on our rod. See what we can come up with. Usually don't have any problem out of fishing buddy. It usually works pretty well. Don't know why we got a couple errors tonight. Could have been something with the coin. That particular coin could have been a interaction with the one of my other add-ons. There's no telling. we'll fish this one up and then refresh our screen to see kind of where we're at. Would love to hear from anybody if they're out tonight playing WoW. Give me a shout. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you're around. Please follow, subscribe. We are always looking for new followers. Promise you won't be disappointed. Going to try to live stream every Monday and Sunday, and possibly on some Saturdays, depending on what we get going. Our Monday stream is going to be our Mount Monday, where we're going to go around looking for mounts from various dungeons and raid instances. We're going to take a path. We're going to start in Ogrimmar, take a path around the world, pick up as many chances at mounts as we can on our character, on our main character. Alright, just got a new coin. Making a little progress. Got 3 minutes left on this buff, and then we'll refresh everything and see about picking up a different type of bait. But anyway, Mount Monday, we're gonna run around, see what kind of mounts we can get. If you want to follow me and join up, we'll even set up a group, and I'll let you tag along. Not a problem. We'll be doing the Karazhan mount run for anybody that's interested on the stream. Be willing to take 4 lucky people on a chance to get the mount run. It is super easy to do now, according to BFA, but not everybody knows the path to take to get through on the timer. Just something a little exciting for our viewers. Let somebody grab a mount. It's a really good looking mount, by the way. As soon as this buff wears out, I'll show you what mount we're talking about. Alright, got time for maybe 1 or 2 more casts to see if we can get some more coins. We started at 26 of 57, about 45%. And there went our buff, it just expired. So we may or may not get a coin on this one. Alright, no coin. Gonna jump on. I don't know why I did that. Alright, gonna open up here. We're gonna look at mounts. I'm gonna show you what we're talking about. This is the mount that we were talking about from Karazhan. It's a beautiful mount. And that is what we are going to offer up some runs on in the near future. Be willing to run you through and see what we can get. Alright, let's see. Sell off of those coins. Alright, gonna reset my gold for this. Reset current session, so it's 0. So let's see if this is profitable at all. See if we can make any money doing this fishing. Because if you don't know, I really like gold. I do a lot of work to get gold. Let's go with let's just buy 1 of each and see how far we get. So there's 8 altogether.
See you around.
Oh, there's another error. It's got to be something to do with this achievement. Alright, so let's close some of these other bags. We're going to start right here with the hypermagnetic lure. We're going to put that on first. And it gives us a 5-minute buff. And let's see what we can get in those 5 minutes. Costs us right at 38 gold to purchase all those lures that go on our rod. Let's just see how many of those will turn into something. Some of these coins are worthless. Some of them can be worth up to a gold. I think the most I've seen is 1 gold. I enjoy fishing in WoW. Glad it's part of the game. It's something that I do enjoy. Alright, we just got a new coin right there. Ravencrest Spectral Coin. That gives us 1 gold off that. A lot of goldfish. Get a lot of goldfish off this. They're about 11 silver each, so we may sell them. They don't auction very well. There's no real market for them because there's just not. As you can see, the copper coins are usually worth a copper, silver coins worth a silver, the rare coins are worth a gold. Alright, there's another one. We're going to see if we can get this done before midnight. Got about 17 minutes. See how far we can get. If you can tell, my interface is kind of messy. I got a lot of stuff everywhere. I use basically the classic WoW interface with a few little add-ons. Try to keep it as lightweight as I can. Always looking for a good UI. Just haven't found one I really like yet that works with all my different classes and everything. Alright, there's another coin. I basically run, every type of class. Various levels. Some are 20, 30 levels, some are 40s, a couple 120s, a whole bunch of 100 to 110s, a bunch just scattered here and there. I do have the whole 50 character slots full. I don't play all 50 anymore. Some of them are old accounts. But, you know, I don't want to get rid of them. A little bit of nostalgia with some of them. I've had them since the beginning. Very first character was an undead warrior. Played him for just a little bit. Did not take me long to figure out I wasn't real happy with a warrior. Quickly switched to a paladin. And alright, there's a new coin. He was my first full level character. Alright, our buff has expired. Alright, we're going to come over here and we are going to shift click on that to refresh. Alright, we're at 38 of 57. Sell some of these coins off. Alright. Sell some of these goldfish.
Keep it real.
Let's go on to our next bait. Let's see what we get. We are down to less than 20, 19 coins to go for the achievement, the Wish Remover. Let's see where we end up at. I know a lot of people get bored with fishing. It's actually really good money right now. Midnight salmon, valuable. The other fish are valuable. A lot of cooking. Fish are needed. You know, just a lot of stuff that they're used for the fish oil, for cooking, and you know, just the fish themselves are used in recipes as well. Alright, so we're not picking up anything yet, anything new. We've gotten 4 coins off this bait. Nothing we hadn't already had. Alright, we just got the wooden nickel. You know, starting a new stream, it was kind of a daunting task, just trying to get started, really to decide to do it. But I did, decided to alright, just got another one. To get started, and you know, I've decided to try to make a go of it. I work full-time, got a couple kids, wife, got a full church life. And just play WoW. So I thought, you know, hey, if I'm going to play WoW, why don't I share it with other people? I've done a few videos on YouTube, some on Hearthstone, some on WoW. I had some pretty good views. Nothing spectacular, but some pretty good views. And you know, I kind of like the whole streaming Twitch thing where, you know, there's some interaction with people. I know not everybody likes to talk. A lot of people like to get on and just you know, be quiet and listen, and that's cool. You know, interaction is what drives this game, social interaction. That's one of the things I think that we went downhill on, to be honest, is the social interaction part of the game. We have went to, you know, the garrisons and warlords, which basically divided everybody. I mean, that was a big fiasco. That divided every player into their own little personal universe. I think that was really bad for the game. And then we went into Legion, and they tried to get it back with the class halls. You know, the class halls basically tried to bring people back together. But other things have are driven us apart, like Raid Finder. I think Raid Finder's kind of been a bad thing. It's nice that you can click on it and you can get in a raid where you don't have the struggles of trying to find people in groups and get everybody together, but at the same time, um, there's no connection. You jump in a raid finder, do the raid, you never have to talk to anybody, you never have to coordinate, you don't have to do anything. The content is super easy, and if you're moderately geared for the current expansion, um, you're gonna down raid finder content pretty quick. Um, Guilds, there are a few guilds out there. There's a lot of guilds, honestly, but there's no social interaction where they can really communicate or work together. A lot of smaller guilds that'll have 10 or 15 people. Excuse me. If there was a way to get those smaller guilds connected, I know Communities is trying to do that, but I think that's kind of a clunky interface. It doesn't seem to work really the way it should, in my opinion. Should be a lot easier to set up communities. I know there's a lot of Discord groups where people get together, and that's pretty cool. But the in-game connection is lost, I think. I mean, I know I used to be part of several guilds and felt like really was a part of something. I've noticed in this expansion, I kind of started from scratch, joined a couple new guilds, and for the most part, across all the different guilds I've tried, I'm still a member of them. There's no interaction. There's no people are in the guild, but they don't talk to each other. It's very disconnected. It's kind of, I don't think we've ever got over the warlords of Draenor issue. We've never recovered from that. We're just players disconnected. They're part of a guild, but they don't even talk to each other. You can't even get them to run content together. There's cliques inside of each guild. 3 or 4 guys do this, 3 or 4 guys do that, which was always there. But I think a lot of players got kind of alienated from each other and have not really figured out how to get it back together. Of course, the top guilds are. All the top guilds been around for a long time. People have been playing together for a long time, are great at it. But new people coming in, middle of the road players that started in Legion, there's just seems to be a disconnect, in my opinion. And that's all it is, my opinion. Everybody's got one. Alright, we've not been doing too good right now. We've picked up a couple coins, not too many. Still got a few baits to go. We're going to go past 12 o'clock. That's easy to see. Just to use all our different baits. I mean, we're looking at 10, 15, 10, 25 minutes. Just to use all the different baits. And I'm cool with that. That's alright. We'll stay up. We'll get it done. I'm not in a big hurry to jump off stream. I'll be on here for a while. And that buff is over. I want to go cut that gem. Let me check something real quick. I am trying to finish up an achievement in High Mountain. Let's see if it was up. It is not. basically the arena.
I got what you need.
Over there, I need to finish up that arena, so
Right
that
back.
I can get that achievement knocked out. Let's see where we are at. Refreshing. 42 of 57, so we're getting there. Let's use Swish Crystal. See what that does for us. I don't think I've ever used that one, so maybe it'll pick up a few more coins that I hadn't had before. Now, if you guys notice, I am a Beastmaster Hunter, and my pet of choice is the Spirit Bear. He is from Wrath of Lynch King. I grabbed him during that time, and I've had him ever since. Has been my pet of choice since Wrath. Through all the changes, all the... Alright, there's a new one. All the stuff they've done through Wrath Lynch King on, changes to Beastmaster Hunters, both good and bad. I've kept the Spirit Beast. I have some other pets as well, but the Spirit Beast Bear has always been my go-to, because I run a lot of solo content, and the extra heal is nice. I named him Ghost Claw. That is in reference to Ghostcrawler, who used to be a big part of WoW. You guys know, worked on the development team and everything at WoW. Actually has a Spirit Beast Crab named after him. He will be in he's in the Valajar. No, it's not Valajar. I can't think of the name. It's the Underwater Zone. Well, now we got some jerk trying to stand on top of my fishing. Well, at least he moved out of the way. People don't realize how they come in on those bigger mounts and stand right on top of you. How much they take up in space. You know, of course everybody knows the old mailbox deal where they used to stand on top of mailboxes. I was really happy to see that Blizzard has made some improvements toward that. They have worked it where, you know, certain places like mailboxes and things, you'll get dismounted. You can't mount right on top of some of them. The Christmas tree during Wintervale is a great example. It used to be you couldn't even get to the presents because everybody was on mounts underneath the tree. They've made it now so that you cannot have a mount underneath the tree, which is pretty cool. Oh, we're slowly but surely working down this list. We'll get a few more casts in before the buff runs out. If you tune in and watch the stream, let me know what you think. Let me know what it looks like. Video quality, audio quality, anything I can do to improve it as we're working to make it better for you guys. Scoval's coin right there. Strength, glory, and power. Alright, we just picked up a new one. Alright, looks like our buff has expired. So let's jump on here.
Time is money, friend.
We're gonna sell all those coins.
Glad I could help.
Let's go to the bonding agent. Slowly but surely, we are running through all this stuff. Oh, you see this guy's throwing fish into the water. He's leveling up his angler. You know, for all the skeptics out there, there's a lot of people that say that, you know, BFA is a disappointment. There's no content. There's nothing to do. Um, you know, I kind of agree with that to some extent with the new expansion. There's plenty of things in the old expansions, old world to do. Um, you know, there's a lot of stuff that people skipped over that is really good content. Especially with the level boost system they have in place now. It's a lot of good content that it may not be relevant anymore as far as leveling and in-game progression, but it's still really cool. It's still got some good story, still got some really good transmogs. A lot of stuff out there. You just got to be willing to go back and do it. I mean, there's even some content that is older content, but still not to a point where you can solo it because of mechanics, you know, that require 2 or 3 people. You know, a lot of achievements that require 2 or 3 people. It requires people working together to get it done. And you know, I like that stuff. I like to grab people and say, hey man, let's go run this. I'll help you get this, help you get that. It's stuff I've already done. Some of it I haven't done because, you know, for whatever reason I missed it on a certain tune. You know, I've changed tunes nearly every expansion, which, you know, I know a lot of people have played the same character since the beginning. That's pretty cool. If I would have started as a Beastmaster Hunter to begin with, I probably would have stayed a Beastmaster Hunter as my main all the way through. And then picked up a few alts here and there, but I did pick a Paladin. Changed realms at one point to get to a bigger realm, and instead of moving that character, I actually started a new character and used a level boost on that character. And that's why I guess a lot of my, you know, achievements and things aren't 100% where they could be. I am working toward the 100% mark. Trying to get everything I can, every transmog, every mount, every toy. You know, that's why I run this add-on. Trying to get as much as I can. It's a daunting task, it really is. And I'm not just doing it on one character, I'm doing it on several characters so that I can get all the plate transmogs, all the cloth, all the leather, all the mail, you know, trying to get all the transmogs. Shuffle stuff around back and forth to characters so they can learn it. You know, it's a big undertaking. You know, I was inspired on that by a video clip I saw of Asmongold, who said he was killing crabs and turtles outside of Suramar, and some guy told him that he wasn't going to there's no way he could get 100% in the game, and he basically said, yes I can. And you know, it's one of those things where I kind of looked at my life playing WoW. You know, I've been playing for a very long time. I didn't realize buff had already expired. Just fishing for the fun of it. I've been playing for, since Burning Crusade, and there's some stuff I have that other people don't have. Some transmogs and achievements before there were achievements. And I looked at myself and what I could say that I have accomplished in all these years of playing. I've been playing for over a decade. And basically said, you know what, if he can go for 100%, I can go for 100%. There's some stuff that I won't get, some older stuff, because it's been removed from the game, that he has, and other players have. And there's some stuff from original vanilla and time-gated stuff that I'll never be able to get because it's no longer in game, and I'm okay with that, because I think that for the most part, people who put in the work, put in the time, done the achievements, before they were really achievements, but did the work to get those things, deserve to have them as unique and special, and that no one else can get them. It used to be, back before transmog, and all this other stuff that Blizzard put in, that you could tell the quality of a player about 90% of the time. I mean, there were some people that got carried and didn't really have the skills, but you could tell usually the quality of a player by the color and the look of the armor they were wearing. Because basically, the color variations and the look of the armor told you what they had accomplished. Of course, Blizzard's come a long way as far as, with the collections page and all that, which I'm good with that. I like it. Shows you all the possible stuff out there. Before then, you would see somebody that had done, some heroic 25-man Lynch King, and they had some armor that very few people had at the time when it was current. Different color variations and things, weapons that you just didn't see, and you knew that player was a little cut above. And there's things. There are things like that, and like the Ashbringer and certain things that you had to get at a certain time in the game. Alright, the guild just picked up an achievement. 100,000 critters killed. Good job, guild. And I think those are special. And I think we need to, we need to celebrate those things with players that put in the time and the work to get those. And I know a lot of times people will be like, well, so what, you got that? Well, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to put in the work. And I think Blizzard has cheapened the experience a little bit. By making it where it's easier to get some of this stuff than it used to be.
Keep it real.
And it cheapens it for those players that put in the time when it was current. That's why I like the ahead of the curve stuff. because, you know, once that ahead of the curve is gone, there's no way to get that stuff anymore. And I think that's important. I think that's important to the health of the game. But I'm just rambling. Like I said, I'm fishing, nothing else going on. Guild just killed 100,000 critters. That's pretty cool. Probably down to about, haven't refreshed it, but probably down to about 8 coins now, just guessing. I'm not sure. We'll refresh it in a minute. That was pretty cool. Got 2 coins off one cast. Oh man. Mount-tastic Mondays coming up tomorrow. Well, actually today because it's past midnight. Gonna try to be on about 8 o'clock. Try to start the run. We'll start it from Ogremar. Run through all the different zones and stuff. See how many we can get done. Start with all the Cataclysm mounts through the dungeons. Then we can solo. Then we'll jump over to any of the heroics out in Outland, Wrath of the Lynch King, any of that stuff, and see where we'll go. I'm going to use Simple Armory. I don't know if you guys ever seen Simple Armory, but we'll be using that. It gives you a nice little list on the fastest path to take to farm all those mounts. I would recommend it. Looks like this one may be a bust. Haven't really got anything special with this set. Thing is, I don't know which one of the baits fish up which coins, so it's kind of just a guess. Hopefully we'll get one right here. As you can see over here, I still got to do the drown mana for Margos. Got to do that to get the mount there. Got to do some Fisher Friends to finish up that. Got most of them underway, but just got a few got to finish up. Alright, it appears to be the error is something about when the buff is about ready to expire.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Sell those coins. Let's refresh. See where we're at. 11 more coins to go. We're at 80%. This is our last bait. See where we get to. You know, it gets a little discouraging. Sometimes when you're on stream and there's nobody else watching, nobody else talking to you. Um, it gets a little frustrating sometimes, but that's the times when you got to really buckle down and go after it. If you're going to do it, you just got to do it regardless of if anybody's watching. You know the old saying, dance if nobody's watching. Well, if you're going to stream, there's going to be good days and bad days. Learning that myself. You know, just going to play the game and eventually, you know, field of dreams. If you build it, they'll come. So put out enough content, sooner or later people start showing up. Alright, there was Greymane's coin. Been waiting on that one. Of course, he hates the Forsaken. We all know that. So now we're down to about 10 coins. If you're any kind of completionist, I highly recommend this app. It's called All the Things. It's right here. It is All the Things. I'm running that in completionist mode. There's different settings. You can change it based on characters, where it counts every character as the same, regardless if they can learn a skill or not, based on professions, or it splits them out. I got mine split out, so I try to learn all the different professions. It helps too that if I'm at a vendor and they got a pattern that I haven't collected on one of my other trade skills, I can quickly see that, purchase it, and mail it to whoever it needs to be mailed to. Got about 2 minutes left on this buff, and that's going to bring us right to 12:20. Getting a lot of the same coins now that we've had in the past. Should probably be our last cast. We might be able to get one more off. Alright, and that's the end of the buff. Let's see, we should be at 47 coins, I believe. 47, 82%. So here's what we're going to do now.
Well met.
We're going to buy, of course, we've lost about 21 gold, but we're going to buy...
I can't carry any more of those.
Of course, we can only carry one of each, apparently. So we'll buy the first two.
Farewell.
See what we get. Coming up on an hour. We got about 10 minutes. We'll be on stream for an hour, which is pretty cool. Like I said, just fishing. I'm trying to see how things are going. Trying to get the wish remover. There we go. There's one. It's probably the best coin I've seen. It says fish do not have souls. This is pointless. I'm gonna have to find me some music or something to play in the background. I know I do try to talk and keep everything going, but every once in a while it's kind of nice to just listen to some music. Oh, it's getting late. I'm a little tired. Gotta get up in the morning. So may or may not finish this tonight. If we don't get it done, we will come back at part 2. Starting to get a bunch of repeats, which we knew we would as we got further into the achievement. We knew there would be a bunch of coins that we catch multiple times. Excuse me again there. Alright, there's another coin. Malfurion's coin. So I'm at enough off of this fishing to pay for the bait. Because I got several 1 gold coins. And I got a bunch of goldfish. Alright, let's see where we're at. Should be about 50. 49. So... Alright, let's throw on another bait. It appears that the copper coins can come off of any bait. I've gotten Gul'dan's coin pretty much off every bait. I would imagine that the silver and gold coins are the most unique as far as the baits. And there's going to be certain baits that bring up certain coins. Now I'm sure I could jump over to Wowhead and find that list that's going to, somebody has compiled, that's going to say this bait was used to catch this coin. But for right now, we'll just do trial and error. Alright, got about 2 minutes left. $35 seconds left. All right.
Hello.
Now let's see what we got left. As far as coins,
Have a good one.
a doubloon, a bullet, a bot coin.
Can I help you?
Okay, so a couple of those are metal. So it's glue. Creates a vortex. Let's do the starfish on a string and the tiny grabber.
Safe travels.
The reason I stand out here in the road is because if you're too close, you won't land in fishable water. So this is probably going to wrap me up these two for tonight. We'll come back and try to get the rest of them. Maybe tomorrow after our Mount Run stream. I love these guys advertising trade chat all the time about, you know, Mythic Guild running you through, just, you know, get your ahead of the curve achievement. We even got one guy posting it's a 40% off Black Friday sale, which is very creative. It's pretty funny. This is one of those achievements that just it's very monotonous. Gets onto you after a while. You're just fishing and fishing and fishing and not making any progress. I remember when I did the original achievement, I fished for hours and hours trying to get everything. Looks like I might have time for one or two more casts on this one. Have made absolutely zero progress. There was one. As the Fizzlebog's coin. She's a hunter. That is with Helmet Nessoary. You get to help her and Legion become a hunter, which is pretty cool. Nice little quest. I would think that if you catch Addie's coin with this bait, you would also catch helmets, but necessary, but you know, who knows. I'm going to message this guy here in just a minute just to see what a mythic Cahoon run is going for these days. As soon as my buff wears out. Alright, come on. Last cast. Come on, we got to get something. And now we're going to get an error again because the bait's going to wear out. No, didn't that time. I would think we got about 50. I think we got about 7 left. Yep, 7 left. Well, actually 6 coins. The 7th is the actual achievement itself.
Have
I'm
a
gonna
good
go
one.
with one more. One more, and then I gotta go to bed. The micro vortex generator is the last one we're going to try for tonight. Maybe it'll just get all of them. That'd be cool. Anyway, if you come across my stream and you find it interesting, stop by and chat, say hello. Always like to talk to people, see what's going on in their world. If you need help with something, you don't know how to do it, man, hit me up. We'll try to take care of it on stream. We do have a follower goal for 2018. Would like to get to 10 followers any way possible. So if you come across the stream and you like what you see, you know, get to know us. Let's see how it works out. See what you like. And we'll see if we can keep everybody happy and keep something rolling. You know, I know you got a lot of choices out there in the internet. A lot of videos you can watch. A lot of streams you can watch. A lot of things out there. just want to, try to provide some content for you, something that maybe help you out. Maybe you have a question about something. Maybe you need to know where something's at. I know sometimes you can get on Wowhead or somewhere and look at something, and even though it's got a description, it still doesn't click, still doesn't make any sense to you. Wow, we haven't got anything. We're not getting any kind of coins. And sometimes it's easier if you just get somebody to show you real quick how to do it, where to find it, where to go. It's been my experience anyway. Wow, I've gotten ripped off on this bait. I've gotten 3 coins out of every cast. And that's it. Alright guys, I really appreciated it tonight. I'm glad anybody joined in.
What can I do for you?
Cost us about 33 gold to fish tonight.
Farewell.
Easily can make that up. Alright, let's see what this carry's going for. Oh, cannot even talk to that player. Try to message him and nothing. Wow, must be a bot. Just running that over and over again. Alright. Well, good night, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in, listening, watching some old fool like me play this game. While we're here, before we log off, let's do a couple things. Hey, we got 3 quests completed in Ferralis, or Ferrandis, so for the Court of Ferrandis. So what do you say before we log out? We jump over there and take care of that. See if we can get one of those. There we go. 140 gold. Junk. Ta-da. Let's see. Yep. Let's do that one. 140 gold. Now I got a follower with me, so he's set up. That's going to give me 30 more gold. Just by having him with me. As you can see in Azuna, we're 79% complete. So we're closing in. Oh.
I need to target
Well
something.
struck, like a true warden.
That worked out pretty good. Had somebody right there killing him already. So 154 gold plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, and you can see that's extra gold because of war mode is turned on. Now before we get over here to turn this on, make sure And make sure we get this turned back on. Of course, still working on divers chain boots. They're pretty cool looking. Trying to get those. Now let's land. Plug our anniversary token.
How may I help? Till next we meet.
Let's see what we get. Nothing worth anything. Let's see.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Just a lot of RNG here for a couple items that we're still missing. Still missing the Cloudwing Hippogriff. And Cirrus Extra Cloak. But we'll get them. 3% chance, drop chance. I got several battle pets I got to pick up. Got some stuff from Legion Invasions to get as well. We'll get them. Now while we're here, we do drop in the Jewel Crafter. Because of a gem, 30 gold. Takes the portal down to Ogremar. We'll take, you know what, I don't think I've done the daily cooking on this character today, so let's fly out and try that real quick. Might be the last chance we get at those 2 drops.
How may I aid you?
Alright, don't forget the stuffing.
Looking for something special? Goodbye.
So let's cook up some stuffing. Getting some serious lag in my game tonight. Don't know what's up with that. Let's see. Spiced bread. As you can see in cooking, I have Savory Deviant Delight and Captain Rumsey's Lager. Along with a good selection of recipes. From everywhere. It's kind of cool that Warg Tartar is still green and it's maxed out. Need to do some Pandaria stuff still there. Draenors I've finished. Legion I've finished. Still got a few third recipes to pick up, but for the most part, yeah, working on that. Those results are. Let's go with this.
Well met. Go in peace.
So got a few recipes to learn still. But we'll get there. Let's see, will luck be on our side? Nope. Not tonight. I'm gonna go jump in and take that portal. To Zoldazar. We've been on for almost an hour and a half. Been a long day. Got to get up in about 5 hours. As you can see, you got a long way to go. BFA only showing 29%. lot of achievements, a lot of stuff to do.
What do you ask of the Zandalari?
Really hoping at some point I'll get that egg right there that will begin to train that pterodactyl. Or pterodox, or whatever they
These
call it.
little ones have taken our scrolls and turned themselves into beasts. We have dispelling scrolls, but you will need to get close enough to use them. Watch out!
Not gonna get that, but we'll get the Horde War effort one. Pick up that 2,000 gold.
Who's next? Make them pay.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me on stream. Gonna call it a night. Hopefully, be back on tomorrow night. See what we get to.